Hello rail fans, and welcome to another video on the Rusty Boxcar channel. Here we see Q513 on Saturday, February the 13th of 2021. Q513 is a daily manifest train that goes from Avon, Indiana down to Radnor Yard in Nashville, Tennessee. Especially of interest on this train today is the third locomotive that you saw in line there. It's a Wells Fargo rail leasing unit, WFRX 560. That's a GP15, clearly a very fresh rebuild paint scheme. Tried to find some information online about it. The only Wells Fargo leasing GP15 we could find any info about was a 555, not the 560. So not sure of its origins. 555 was originally a Union Pacific locomotive, so not sure if 560 shares that lineage or not. We actually heard about this train while we were down in Nashville and decided that we could probably catch it somewhere around Adams or Cedar Hill, somewhere around that area of the Henderson subdivision. So we left Nashville, drove north on 41, and anyone that knows anything about the Henderson in that area could tell you that there's a decent section of the track, probably about a 6-7 mile stretch, that if you stay on 41, you lose visibility of, and it's actually a decent distance from the road. So we went ahead and made that drive, stayed on 41, made it up to actually just a bit past Cedar Hill. Still hadn't heard anything on the radio, and we pulled into the Richards Road area and stopped at the crossing there. Didn't see any sign of a train, did see some red signals. And we heard on the radio the train Q513 call out a clear Cedar Hill. So somehow it had gotten past us and gotten just enough past us that we couldn't see the rear end anymore. And so we had to take off and chase it. Fortunately, it stopped at Cortland in the Springfield area and had to wait for both Q025 to pass it and then for Q500 to come north and pass it and cross over in front of it. And then they finally let Q513 go. So we got pretty good images of it. Was pretty happy with that. Drew quite a crowd to the area. Saw a couple of other local rail fans that we see from time to time. And then another car pulled up next to us with a couple of fellow YouTubers in it. Got to meet Trainman Brody and Becker Junction. That's their YouTube channel handles. They're from Centralia, Illinois, and had made the drive all the way down to the Springfield area. So it's kind of neat to see them. I've definitely watched their videos on YouTube and enjoy what content they put out. So always neat to get to meet fellow YouTubers out there. So hope you guys have enjoyed this. If I get any more information about that Wells Fargo unit, I'll drop it in the description of the video when I get it. We were actually pretty fortunate to catch this train. This was the first day of a vacation that we had, and so we had decided to get away from the cold weather and drive to Birmingham, Alabama for a couple of days. And so took off on this Saturday morning and drove to about 40 miles from the Alabama border, and wasn't in a bad ice storm by any means, but we could tell that the interstate was definitely starting to ice up. Almost got into a chain reaction accident, and one actually happened on I-24 just east of us, and made the decision to turn around and drive back to Nashville. So if not for that, we would have spent the day in Birmingham, and who knows what we may or may not have seen, but we certainly wouldn't have seen this. So worked out for the best for all involved. Thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click on the thumbs up below to give us a like. Also, please click on the Rusty Boxcar logo on the right side of the screen to get a subscription to the channel, and send us a comment. Really enjoy reading all your comments, and I try to respond to each one of them. Thanks, and have a nice day.